Alright, friend of mine asked for this. Why not make it public? Um, Here's the Spear 101 and going around with it. So first of all is one motion, second of all is unceasing blows for the upgrades. Why? Simple slash launched after backstep consumes no temperance, which gives you an extra one prior to losing half the energy, which then would reduce your damage, which you don't want. And also that one deals more damage, so you can abuse using the ability, which is a dodge, and so avoiding all the attack is of utmost importance. And then unceasing blows, continuously hitting monsters, now increases a combo counter they empower your attack. Alright, here goes the explanation with this. Here I'm slashing from a distance, the proper distance, but I'm slashing its armor, so you can always dodge backward, have that extra strength into it, and then that's heavy slash. But then at the bottom you see here, you see the energy. Once that reaches middle, which normally after a back now I'm not losing energy, but if I keep attacking now I will. So after 4 attack you would have to consider dodging backward all the time in order to not lose damage. So as you saw, like I'm doing 300-400 damage and then it drops to 250. So yes, new stuff in the game. Those shining gems are just demanding the fact that you're getting plus 20% gems while going into the map with it. So I'll just go around, show you how to manipulate this thing. Might be a little bit weird. You saw it on the ground. There's a range or a motion indicator. So with that being said, let's start. Starting with light attack crit. Well, I couldn't have wished for anything better. At the beginning like this, sometimes I'm only using heavy attack just because it's faster for kills. And it also, you also want to get rid of all the enemy's armor. Dodging kind of sideways just to not dodge too far out of enemy's reach is also in the plan, because if you're too close then you're losing a lot of power and you don't want to do that, so keeping them at the range of the line is the goal. Also considering that many enemies will always tend to walk backward or walk away from you, so again, another thing to consider. The only ick are maybe these guys, which can be blocked normally by sword blocks, but not a lot of people know that. Many people with sword don't want to block it, so you'll see quickly that many people just should understand that they're not going to be doing much. Back again with purple vest. Normally you should really be seeking the greater chest. There's technically one per region, so left, mid, right. So just an example here, like one swing and they died, or their armor broke and then the next swing they died. Again, the hit indicator from unceasing blows is marked here, so right now I would be peaked, and it also shows around you with the red marker. You don't really need to pay attention to this, really. You just need to like pay attention to where it all goes. As you saw there, dodge backward just before the attack, so you don't get hit, and you're always in the correct range for swinging your weapon. Now, a lot to be said. There's a group here. That means there's probably a boss chest right there, which is what I'm seeking. I'm also always abusing to use that map. Oh, right there. I'm always getting rid of the ads first, kind of. I mean, and then I can just keep doing this. Many enemies don't necessarily know the way that it goes when you're dodging, so. And you see, like, right off the gate, I got 2, I'm making still 800 damage, and yeah, it's a crit and whatnot. And, okay, like, I missed that attack, but you can dodge inward all the time as long as you try to keep yourself in the range. Definitely going with those new relic orientation and the work that they've done, you should go for crit hits. Nothing wrong using the normal dodge, not necessarily useful at all the time, but hey, you have technically 3, you can make 2 quick backstep, so 2 quick ability, and then keep going with the normal one. Like you could use this or go with this. People don't necessarily stand into my close range, and with the other perk, the other perks that I have, I'm also making 100% extra damage on to Lucidos, which, I mean, it could be more than just a little beneficial when you meet them in the map or encounter them. Goal technically is before timer, having maxed out one of those stat. These guys might reach this chest a bit too late, the guy might reappear. Also, if you've wished for the one that you want, you should just concentrate on upgrading it capped, so now I have 40% chance to have my attack literally double for the crit. So right now I'm already at the chance of one-shotting like that there the enemies. So I saw that they were piling up here, so again, chest must be here. This is a normal chest. The boss chest is normally the one with little dots on it. Just chasing Lucidos, there's nothing here. I'm curious, they really were not just facing turns. This could be it. Nope, it's not. It's not, but hey. Opening 5 bone chest already. Forgot what my dailies were. Big deal. As I was saying, this is, you can abuse using the dodge back. Why? You have extra damage from one motion, so when you proc everything together, like, you're just becoming an unstoppable machine. So yeah, if you want to get the most damage out of this build, it's definitely what you gotta do. I pinned another power in there. This guy's here. I'm gonna go and find the boss chest here. I'm gonna literally go bottom here. Normally you should already be preparing also by buying teleport tablets, which cost 50 or more depending on what you have as ordeals. I wouldn't want those guys to come with me just to show off a bit more what this can do. I don't need that Lucido. Probably would have been a good one, but I would rather have nobody come into this room. And we're in for seals, which technically it's not really good, but again, maximum damage when dodging back one. And trying to just look at enemies' pattern. Again, always try to break armor first. Damage from crit hits. Out of the picture yet. Got shred 5 times, should be next. If I just want to mess around, I could just go and hit as many things as I can, because sometimes in rooms you don't necessarily have the same amount of enemies that you could find. much. And then you see, like, you can't always abuse dodging backward, which that is your ability. Then again, it grants me an extra 10% crit chance on top of what I already have. I already have those. I sometimes do that, which that's the extra dodge. Can be beneficial. Not really needed. Extra missiles, because nobody knows when you would need that. It's good that they are at the unique elites. But the problem here is these guys are also not attacking the armor, it's like, which that's a major issue coming from DPS. They should understand what makes it damage, and also what could be helping them, because right now I'm the only one breaking it. Oh, somebody else also has that. Power was dodging its attack there. You can always dodge those AoEs, so there we go, and we're done. Oh, that's sad. Got it. Heavy attack. I'm not using heavy attack no more. Don't want to do that. Ability trigger blast, because I'm always going to be close. Blast shoots 2 missile. I'm already capped out. Do I need it? Not really. And dismantle them. And there's one free door on top. Always going with the ether power. I mean, you have to be crazy to think the staff did that, so. Again, I don't think any other weapon would ever give you that much power. The only thing that is harder to master is the way you're pointing with your mouse. Like, you have to be quick about it. Three small tuxedos. Next. Three was a perfect shot. What I could do now is just heal myself, prepare for... And they all look to be on the right and middle. So, again, perfect opportunity for showing off. The extent of the power of the spear, aka the Glaive. Somebody disappeared right there. Sad. I'll go through and make the whole run and then show you the damage at the end, which is a new numbers. The new numbers are a stat that they brought to the game. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy about it because you really want the... Or it makes me feel like I've done something probably more than all the others. Right into the range. Oh yeah, look, we can dodge this. Oops, missed it. But yeah, you can dodge this easily. These guys didn't need to call for help. I'm all they need. They don't know it yet, but... A single hit to kill everything. Second round. That's normally what they call the boss. There we go. Break their armor. Normally going around breaking their armor because otherwise nobody's really doing any damage other than me. So Ranger's armor is out. Dodge their attack, that's what this ability is for. Okay, he's dead. Okay, we're done here. Right side is missing. Teleporting. Use the teleporting tablet to move. Do not ascend and descend, which is why you should have also picked up those tablets prior. That's it. You can see those hits going out over 1,000. We didn't do secret room, therefore we're not going to have a fourth one. Sometimes it is bugged and you still have some. I mean, this is after 1.0. The game still has some minor bugs, but nothing to stop you from completing a run. And this is only Inferno, so technically T1 probably expect people to wait a bit more before going into Purgatory or Paradiso, but can't blame the new ones for trying to hit the bigger ones. Same thing will apply here. Concentrate on boss. There's no armor to be broken, but mechanic wise, have to punch him right. The weirdest one of the broken mechanic that they have with Spear right now is our ability with Spear is broken when he shoots his ice or he covers the ground in ice. here, you can just dodge it. Stay always in the range of your bite. This is like the worst mechanic you can have. This is the bug that I was talking about. You can dodge towards the boss when he does that. 2, 3, 4 here. Same thing, they're going for their armor, because people just try to swing at them. Nobody's trying to just break their armor, so it's broken. Dodge those. The hit of the big orange AoE always drops first, and then there's a shockwave, and that the shockwave hits you somehow, not the impact from the orange AoE. So you need to be not concerned, but understanding of that. Because if you're trying to dodge and you're dodging too early, then it's not going to. Always look at its eyes in this mechanic, and then we'll need to go right where the eyes are not. Oh, missed it. You cannot dodge those mechanics. To get the most amount of points, you should try to hit. breaking, like, that's it. You got the 3 health bar, as I was saying, get the HP bar on top, and then look at where we're at. Because after 3, after 4, and then he's dead, but those are the 2 break points into his mechanic possibility. Sorry, talking with the robots a bit weird. Again, shacking again. Do not forget the crown of the witch. The crown of the skulls. Got 1. Got 2. Stadium. Resurrected 3 players. Alright, fellas. Let's see how much damage was that. Anything done after isn't counting as co-op power's done, so it's pointless. Alright. 1,450,000. 500k is the closest. 500k is the closest, a third of the damage. Well, now you have it. GG's, and see you next time.